that no more because guess what? There's different levels of love. Come on. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for that one. But think about it though. And then oh Jesus. I remember the dice. The- See? Thank you. Come on, man. You nah, but you can't get on the table no more because you too old. Back hip. Throw your hip out you want. You sit there. When you start to rebuild your love, and I'm joking, I'm laughing right now, but really, you got to really think about this thing. Rebuilding love takes you different avenues in different places. So when you say, I got to rebuild my love, rebuild it with my family. What does it even look like? Love might have you stay away. Because I would rather love you from a distance than catch a charge. Okay? Love will also give me the ability to release. I love you enough to let you go. Because if it's toxic, it's not healthy. And when you start talking about you have forsaken the love you had at first, it's cool that puppy love. He's 17 and cool, got a girlfriend, and I love you, you love me. Love at that age is we gonna stay on the phone all night. And see, back in the day, you get a big old bill. Now they don't get that because it's unlimited talk. But for us, you hang up. No, you hang up. Come on, man. But now when you in your 40s, your 50s, and 60s, love me. Can you please go to sleep first? So I ain't got to hear you snore. So I'm gonna fall asleep first. Then you fall asleep after me, or you gonna catch an elbow until you wake up. Then I can fall. It's different levels of love, man. I'm gonna need to leave your husband alone right now. Need to find a new house. But can I be honest with you though? That's what it's about. Because in relationships, when you start talking about rebuilding, you got to have those conversations because it changes. Just like it changes in your house, in your bedroom, it changes in church. Because, yeah, you used to work in children's church, but sometimes you got to graduate. At some point, God is calling you to do more, not because it's punishment, but because He loves the gift on the inside of you that He gave you. So when you say you have to forsaken the love you had at first, all of us should be growing. All of us should be evolving. Me and my sister, we had a conversation about Nehemiah last night. We was talking about the Bible while y'all was dancing and doing all other stuff. And we was like, she said, I never saw it that way. I said, me neither. I took a leadership class and they broke it down because when you start to look at things at first, now when you look at it, it has a different meaning. When I look at my wife now, and she has a different meaning to me now when we was in our 20s. I loved her and I love her more now, but we grew to a place where it's like, okay, cool. Even with God, I love God when in my 20s. Lord, you showed me. Hey, thank you for saving me from that one. Lord, if you just get me home after I done left the club drunk too much, I'll never do it again. It won't even 3 days, bro. So that was in my 20s and my 30s. Lord, I got this doctor's appointment. I got this test coming up. Lord, I need you to, I need to be in my favor. So I go from just getting me home to now my prayers are the righteous. Lord, just save my body. Don't let them find cancer. Don't let them do diabetes or whatever the case may be. Lord, just let me have a rightful mind and a rightful body. So when you say I'm rebuilding our love, what are you rebuilding it for? Are you building it for the glory of God or are you building it for yourself? You have forsaken the love you had at first. That means you changed. But are you changing for the better? Go ahead, Tamika. Ah, this is the one I wanted to get to. Go to Nehemiah 4 and 6. There go that word again. We. So we built the wall, and all the wall was joined together. For the people had a what? Mind to work. Growth demands unity and work. I have never been so prouder in my life than yesterday. Last week I stood up here and told you there was a situation. I said, I need your help. I need your help. And last Sunday I told you what happened with the hotel, told you why we had to move, told you. And I had a conversation with Cleve and Marsha, and Marsha told me, she said, Pastor, it's going to be okay. But there was still a piece of me that was bothered. And she was like, Pastor, we got you. Don't worry about it. But when you're in charge, man, when you're the head, sometimes that weight is great. It's heavy. It's a burden. And all week I'm like, Lord, if you could just get me through Saturday night, I'll be okay. Not only did he get me through it, he allowed me to see something that I've seen time and time again, because the only thing me and my wife wanted to do was honor y'all. That's all we wanted to do. But those two words, unity and work, man, to be able to come together and do what y'all did. A lot of people didn't show. Cool. But it's not about them showing. It's about were you prepared for them to show. And I got to give it to you, man. Y'all did the thing. I thought it was going to take 3-4 hours to decorate, but it took y'all less than 45 minutes. And I thank you. So now I see how Nehemiah felt. So he said, so we built the wall. We went from last Sunday not technically having a place to Monday getting a place, Tuesday and Wednesday Bridget shopping, Thursday, Friday, Pastor Angela, what you need, to Saturday showing up at 3 o'clock, and by 6 o'clock everything was ready. The same process that it took for us to do that in 7-8 days is the same process you got to take to building your relationship with God stronger. You got to see the need, understand the need, and then you got to make the game plan. Because when I called Elder Brian, I said, hey, look, this is what's going on. He said, Pastor, what you need? And I said, can y'all DJ? I said, we got you. Him and Cleve got together, and Cleve, y'all DJ, y'all make that thing happen. They did all right. Played my go-go music a little too early, but it was okay. But we got it done. To where the visitors that came from Pastor Brandon Church, she said, y'all have fun, don't you? I said, listen, man, it could be 5 of us or 500. We're going to have a good time regardless. Then I asked the young lady, I said, can you do me a favor? I said, there's a young lady in a red dress over there that keeps dancing by that wall. Can you just take a video of her? I ain't going to say no names of who it was. I said, I won't talking about nobody name. And she took the video, so I'm going to get that today. But that's what it takes, man. Because there was people on the outside of the wall that was watching them build the wall that was talking about them. So let me tell you this, and let me break this on you. As long as you're building, people are going to talk about you. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. If you're building a career, they're going to talk about you. If you're building a relationship, they're going to talk about you. If you're building a family, they're going to talk about you. If you're building your finances, they're going to talk about you. So can I ask you a question? Why don't you give them a reason to talk? If you're going to talk about me, guess what I can at least do? I can control the narrative. That's what Jesus did. You're going to talk about me, but guess what? He never ran nowhere. He took his time. He said, because I want you to have enough time to get your story right. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, because in the building process, it requires you to take time. So when you look at this, it says growth demands unity and work. You can't do it alone. Ain't no way on God green earth me and my wife could have did what y'all did by ourselves last night. No way. If y'all had asked me to cook something, guess what you would have got? You said, that's like I can't cook. Come on, say it, Si. That's exactly what y'all would have got. No, pizza, or Ava would have got her wish. Some chicken. Pastor, excuse me. Yes, Ava. What's this food? I said, what? She was talking about, it's turkey, baby. She said, where the chicken at? I said, that's why I don't have to walk off. Baby, come on, we got some turkey for you. This Thanksgiving food, girl, but it was good, though. And so when you start to do that, even though she was joking, she had an expectation for some chicken. What is your expectation from God? So when you say, God, we're going to build the wall, what is your wall? What are you building? The next is for everybody. But individually, what are you building? What's your legacy? What's it going to be? Now here's the interesting part. He's 17. Okay, what's your legacy going to be? See, he got a little bit more time than the rest of us. Just a little bit more. So, at the age that you're at now, what are you building? What are you saying? So we built the wall, and all the wall was joined together. And here's the amazing part, that if we're building, shouldn't we be joined? Should we be together? Because that's what it means. We're coming together. You know, I love Miss Juanita. She's been a heart-sent blessing ever since she's been here. And one thing we talk about stocks, we talk about bonds, we talk about building generational wealth. We talk about the financial aspects of the school. And so what she brings to the table is she always keeps that in my head about the financial and growth. Because anytime you grow something, guess what? You're gonna need some money. You're gonna need some finance. And then I got Carlette, and you know, she does a lot. I think Tamika's name was called about 50 times last night, because she got like 50 different jobs. So if we had to pick an MVP of the church, it would probably be Tamika. If something happened to Tamika, if Tamika's a pastor, I'm leaving us. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Hold on, girl. You got too many jobs.
Thank you for being with us today.
Elevation Life Center.
It's center where faith and family grow together. See you soon. And remember, we're always lifting you higher.
Elevation Life Center, where faith you. Elevation Life.